Okay, hello. Well, let's put the camera down there. My name is Frank. I'm actually going to talk about an oil pressure issue on a Triumph T140, and as you all know, Triumphs have their little issues and their little problems, and I've never been too bothered by something like a flickering oil light at idle when it's hot, especially on an older motor which is a bit tired. It sort of goes with the territory, but on mine, it's a good motor. It was rebuilt 5,000 miles ago. It's always had amazing oil pressure. Like, the light wouldn't come on for about a few seconds after you'd shut the motor off, even on a stinking hot day. So I knew the oil pressure was good. And then suddenly, it was flickering at idle. Not only was it flickering, and so it came on solid, and it wouldn't go out until you were to about 1500 RPM. So my first thoughts were, okay, maybe there's debris in the oil pump, which actually wasn't the case. But when I took the timing cover off, I saw immediately what the problem was. It was so weird. The oil seal fits in here. I'm going to put a light on it, and it faces down like that. That's a new one that I've just put in there. Actually, I haven't put it in properly yet. This is the old one. It's got a split in it. And it's actually loose on the crank, and that was a new oil seal 5,000 miles ago, and I've had lots of Triumphs and I've never had this issue before. It's very weird. I mean, I've had them get a bit worn, but never this kind of issue at all. I was actually amazed I had any oil pressure at all, but the motor sounded sweet, so I'm hoping I haven't done any damage to it. So anyway, this seal, which is the new one, goes in that way. So the open end with the spring on it goes face down. It fits over the crankshaft, and the pressure's actually inside, so that's to hold the oil in. And then coincidentally, the same oil seal, the same type of oil seal, the same number, whatever it is, fits in the contact breaker housing, which in an emergency you probably could have used. If you'd been stuck by the side of the road, you could have just swapped them over. There was an old Dodge that you could take the spring out. I mean, this one's a bit far gone, but on a worn oil seal you can take the spring off, unscrew it, chop a bit of the end off, and then screw it back up again, and that would give you another little bit of life in the oil seal. But we're not going to bother with any of that nonsense. And here's the old Triumph. I've cleaned it all up, ready to accept the new oil seal, and that's where it fits. That slides into the oil seal as the timing cover goes on. So as oil is forced from here into the timing cover, it comes out where the oil seal is from that housing in there, and is forced into the crankshaft. And there's also another drilling there which comes back out, which is to measure the pressure release valve. I did wonder if that wasn't working, but I took it off and it seems fine. I can't see that's the issue. I'd never run this bike hard when it's been cold, so I don't know why it's done this. I've always been pretty good about warming it up first before I give it any stick. It's got Megacycle exhaust cam and a couple of big meaty 34mm Makunis on it, so it's I want a good motor. I don't want it to blow up. So anyway, that should be put back in very, very soon, and hopefully that'll solve my issues, and we'll be back to how it was before it started playing up. Thank you.